Welcome back, and thanks for tuning in today. We're going to revisit the Ironstrike level 30 layouts. These are the current as of November 2017 that are in the game. I believe they are the same layouts as they've been at least for the last 4 years as I remember, so no changes. Again, this is just for like informational purposes. Enjoy watching. So this is one of the layouts of a level 30 Ironstrike. You'll see that there's an academy, a barracks, metal factories, a watchtower, storage, oil pumps, more watchtowers, flak turret, machine gun turret, hellfire turret, also a hellfire turret. There's plenty of those. A war factory, power plants, metal storage, oil storage, a tech center, a shock tank, a paladin, challenger, a shock trooper, shock turret, plasma turret, I believe that's a hellfire and a flak, rhino tanks, I cannot remember what these are called, razorbacks, razorbacks, and then inside I believe are heavy gunners, shock troopers, and riflemen. I know there's one other unit, but I can't think of its name, that shoots air with a rocket launcher. I might have to look that up if I can't remember it. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pause now, and then I'll switch over to the next layout of an Ironstrike level 30. Alright, so this is the next level, or the next layout of an Ironstrike level 30. These could have proper names that Kixeye has determined and everything, but for now we'll call it layout 2, as the first one being layout 1. As you can see here, it has oil pumps, also an academy, oil storage, flak turret, a leveled up watchtower, an academy, hellfire turret, machine gun turret, mine factory, power plants. Let's see, anything new in here that was not in the previous. As far as buildings, the mine factory I don't believe was in the last one, but it is in this one. And then you have the vehicles, the Gatling truck, rocket buggy. I cannot remember the name of this one. Jackrabbit, I believe. And then a Humvee, as well as in the previous video, you have the Paladin, Challenger, Razorback. I believe it's the same units in these watchtowers, except for just like in the previous one, you didn't actually see an image, but here they actually have the little rocket launcher guy that I was talking about. I believe they're also in the watchtowers on these, but also on the ground for this instance. Yep. That should be it on this layout, I'll go ahead and pause it and then go to the last layout. Alright, and this is, we'll call layout 3 of a current level 30 Ironstrike. I've not seen any other layouts besides these 3, and there very well could be other layouts. I tried looking it up before I did the video, which is why I went ahead and did a video, because I couldn't find anything that was helpful as far as these purposes go. Again, the same as the last level: watchtowers, flak turret, hellfire turret. Pretty much looks like the same thing as before, except for a little bit different layout, and they also added in elite Valkyries. These attack air and land, and they fly. Let's see, of course, academy, barracks, tech center, power plant, metal factory, oil pump, oil storage, metal storage, a laser turret. I do not believe that was in the other ones, as well as the mortar turret. I don't believe that one was in there. If it was, I overlooked it and apologize for that, but other than that, everything else is pretty similar. Machine gun turrets, storage, mine factory, war factory. I think I pretty much named everything in here. Of course, the Challenger, Gatlin trucks, and the mega tank. This one here is a mega tank. Of course, Razorbacks. You also have the walls. These are walls. For the most part, your land vehicles will have to get through that or go around it. Let's see here. No, that looks like pretty much everything else. Of course, I didn't even say it in the last 2 videos, but of course the command center. Yeah, that's all 3 layouts of the current, as of November 2017, level 30 Ironstrike bases. There's other levels, and I would be happy to do a video on those. As far as informational goes, if you would like to see like what level watchtowers and turrets, and honestly the platforms count as a separate unit, even though the turret is on top. You can level these platforms up, just like if you've seen in my previous videos where I was showing you my base. You can level up the turrets, you can level up the turrets, you can level up the platforms, you can choose different platforms and different turrets. All of that costs some form of resources, whether it be metal, oil, thorium, or gold. And gold typically trumps everything else because it is the equivalent of real currency in the game. So let's see here. I believe so. Yeah. So here's my base again. I think since the last video, I've added 2 heavy turrets, or 2 heavy platforms. I've not set turrets on them because they're actually more expensive than what I have in resources. For example, the Hunter missile is 10 million in metal oil. That's easy to get. However, 6 million in thorium. If you do not have the current units, it's difficult to get that much thorium, or to be able to keep that much thorium without somebody trying to take your base over. And of course, you can make it all go away by hitting that instant gold like that. And then of course, just to give you an idea, you can get 65 gold for $6.50, 105 gold for $9.99, 550 gold for $49.99, 1,150 gold for $99.99, and 2,400 gold for $199.99. And just to give you an idea of what that equivalates to, let's go back. Let's click on this. Let's click on that, and it wants 73 gold to go ahead and just build the turret in 5 seconds onto the platform. So there you go. All right, well, getting ready to conclude. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed and would like to see more, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you really like the video, go ahead and hit the like, the subscribe, and make sure and share that with your friends and everything. In the meantime, I hate that it changes the current display size just by hitting one thing. Make sure if it is your first time, make sure you introduce yourself in the comments. If you have any suggestions or questions or anything, or would like to see something particular in the video, make sure let me know that. Otherwise, I hope everyone has a good one, and thanks for watching today.